I can feel when you're watching me.
Sorry.
I like it. It's been a while since we had a traitor to dinner. At least knowingly.
We shouldn't be discussing this.
Yeah, probably not. I would have thought you'd start with polygraphs.
I wanted to try something more elegant first.
What's on the menu?
Fun and games.
Will there be a mess to clean up?
With any luck.
Blackbag is the new film from Steven Soderbergh. If you're not familiar with his pedigree, this is the director of Logan Lucky, Traffic, Erin Brockovich, and George Clooney's Danny Ocean movies, amongst a slew of others. It's a surprisingly funny take on a British spy thriller, and it's one of the best movies of the year so far. From the very beginning of the viewer's interaction with Blackbag, whether it be the film's trailer or even the very first scene, it's clear that this is a take on the classic Mr. and Mrs. Smith concept of two married spies spying on one another. Blackbag is decidedly more tame than the Smith movie and television show, both in terms of violence and sexuality. But the complex dance of spycraft is center stage and sits somewhere between the glamour of James Bond and the squalor of Slough House. Most interesting, though, is the overall structure of the film sits more in the classic mystery format, echoing the great detective stories of Sherlock Holmes, Hercule Poirot, Perry Mason, as well as more modern takes such as Benoit Blanc. Much like those stories, Blackbag is about more than just the sleuth solving the case. There's an entire cast of colorful characters aside from the leads George and Catherine Woodhouse, and it's examining this peanut gallery and his wife as well that George's superiors have tasked him with. The premise of Blackbag is simple. There's a double agent in British intelligence that has stolen an asset, codenamed Severus. Most involved don't have the security clearance to even know about Severus, and they don't. Or maybe they're just pretending. For George, any of them could be the culprit, including his own wife. Catherine is almost like Watson to George's Sherlock, but even he knows not to fully trust her. The performances from Michael Fassbender and Cate Blanchett are understated but still full of emotion. Naomi Harris, who is most notably Moneypenny to Daniel Craig's James Bond, also stands out from the core cast. Speaking of Bond, Pierce Brosnan himself does a great job as a very suspicious head of the department, essentially making his turn from 007 to M. This story has abundant twists and turns, and it's a thrilling feeling in an industry full of carbon copy films to get one that really keeps the audience on their toes, never knowing how things will end up. Blackbag is a new classic that creates its own space by marrying a spy thriller with a traditional mystery, and the result is a sexy, smart, funny story that will stay with you long after the credits roll. Thanks for watching. For movie reviews, game reviews, and more, please like and subscribe to Hackathon News.